Hello everyone, it's Dr. Sam. I'd like to welcome you to my EyeClarity podcast. This is a show that offers cutting-edge information on how to improve your vision and overall wellness through holistic methods. I so appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you have questions, you can send them to hello@drsamberne.com. Now, to the latest EyeClarity episode. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam. Welcome to the show today. I'm going to take a question from Scott. He's 56 years old and he has suffered a detached retina, had it reattached via laser, and it failed. He went into the hospital and had it surgically reattached, and it left him 90% blind in that eye. So he's pretty young, as he says, and he's scared that he's going to lose the gel in the other eye. I'm just talking about the vitreous. And he was told that that was the cause of the issue of the first eye. So he's wondering if there's anything he can do. And so, yes, there's a lot of things that you can do. So first of all, it's important to note that the retina has one of the highest metabolic needs in the body. The retina is also very connected to our gut health. It's connected to our stress levels, our endocrine health, our toxicity exposure. So there's a lot of reasons why our eyes let us down, specifically the retina. Now, the retina is a very vulnerable tissue because it relies heavily on not only getting the nutrients, but absorbing the nutrients into the tissue so that it reduces oxidative stress, inflammation, and these are the things that begin to cause the retina to come apart. And the gel sac that sits in front of the the retina, called the vitreous, is a collagen sac, and due to dehydration, that collagen sac can begin to shrink and it begins to pull away from the retina. We call this a posterior vitreal detachment. You can go to my YouTube channel, and I did a really nice video blog on PVDs. But in terms of the retinal health, there's some essential things that you need to do. First of all, it's important to understand that we need vitamin A, lutein, zeaxanthin, astaxanthin. These fat-soluble vitamins are really important for our retinal integrity. And we can be taking a lot of, say, supplements, or even our diet can be pretty clean, but are we absorbing it? And because these fat-soluble vitamins need bile, and bile is produced in the liver and stored in the gallbladder, if we are having an issue with our retina, we may not be absorbing these fat-soluble vitamins. So you have to check in to see, is my gallbladder working normally? Is my liver working normally? And then, based on that, you may need to supplement with some bile salts, or eat, when you eat, include some fatty foods and healthy fats, of course, which will help in the fat-soluble absorption of vitamin A, lutein, and zeaxanthin. Zinc is very important as well. So the trace minerals zinc, chromium, selenium, magnesium are super important. One of the tests I recommend is a hair mineral analysis. That can tell you what your trace mineral levels are like, how well you're absorbing your proteins and fats. Are you getting too many carbs? So sugar is another big culprit for retinal deterioration. This is why I recommend things like moving in the direction of going more into the ketogenic, where you're doing more on a dietary basis with healthy fats and proteins, and reducing the glucose levels that can occur when you eat too many carbs. or your body is just not metabolizing the carbohydrates and it creates an elevated glucose level. This is where you need to get some tests done. I like to go either to a functional medicine doctor or a naturopathic doctor. So important, because you need to find out what your gut health is like. Do you have candida? Do you have heavy metal toxicity? Have you been exposed to mold? All of these toxicities affect the eye health because it impedes the eye's ability to absorb the nutrients that are needed. Okay, another thing to add would be bilberry, ginkgo, taurine, curcumin, saffron, and natto vitamin E. These are really important supplements. Curcumin, anti-inflammatory. Saffron, great Indian spice, really helpful for retina health. Super high concentration antioxidants. And natto vitamin E has been shown to be neuroprotective of the retina and the microcapillary circulation. I would also include my 5% MSM eye drops. I think lubricating your eyes during the day, maybe doing a castor oil eye massage in the evening, massaging the eyelids with an organic castor oil will also keep the eyes moisturized, using some kind of blue blocking protection. And then my eye exercises. I think, doing eye exercises that reduce visual stress, very important, because our eyes are like sponges. They just absorb what we're doing. And in that scenario, if we don't learn to discharge the stress, we're going to have some issues going on in the tissue of the retina. So those are some things that I would suggest and recommend. I know it's a scary situation. There are things you can do to be proactive. And I wish you the very best, Scott. Thanks for the question. Thank you, everybody. Until next time, take care. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from the EyeClarity podcast show today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Spotify and leave a review. See you here next time.